Ready. 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 Let me know when.
Okay.
What is up, you guys? Megan Houston here, your registered dietitian, and for today's video, I'm going to do a full review over the meal subscription Sunbasket. So I know for the new year, a lot of people try to make New Year's resolutions, try to eat healthier, and a great way to actually do that is through a meal subscription that serves healthy meals. So I was looking online to try to find some healthy meal subscriptions because that keeps you out of the grocery store, so you're not getting tempted by all those other foods, and they send you exactly what you need. So it's actually a great learning tool to cook healthier. So I found Sunbasket, and it had a few different options. It had lean and clean, paleo, keto, vegetarian, and I think they also had one more, was kind of like a overall. I picked the lean and clean, so that means that all of the meals are less, I believe, less than 500 calories per serving. It let me pick 3 meals, or it's less than 700 calories. I need to go back and check that. I'll leave a little description to let you know exactly what it is. But I was able to pick 3 meals. Now for the first box, it was super cheap because I got it half off. But usually it is $11.99 per serving. But if you think about that, that's about how much you spend at Zaxby's, Firehouse Subs, Subway, all of those different fast food restaurants. You spend about 10 bucks on yourself. So this really isn't a bad deal. However, it is still a little bit on the pricier side. But like I said, you usually get your first box half off, which is really nice. So it gives you a chance to try it. So it came in a box just like this to the front door. I haven't even opened it yet, so I don't know what this looks like. It says we can't wait to cook with you. How cute. It talks about what Sunbasket is. It's supposed to be organic, farm raised, really good products. Gives a little bit of, there's an app that you follow, which is really nice. We're going to be using that to cook our recipe. So it came in this box. It is refrigerated. It's still cold. And let's see. We got shrimp Diablo tacos with roasted peppers and queso fresco. Really excited about this one. So it came in like a little pack like that. And then we have tomato braised chicken with butternut squash and leafy greens. Really excited about that one. Seems like we have some loose vegetables, and I'm sure they will let us know where those belong. Here is our recipe. We're doing the tomato braised chicken with butternut squash and leafy greens. Sounds absolutely healthy. It says it takes 20 minutes to prepare. I'm actually going to time it to see if it takes me that long. It says it's 340 calories per serving, so it leaves plenty of room for dessert at the end. And it says it's paleo, gluten-free, lean and clean, Mediterranean, dairy-free, soy-free, diabetes-friendly, and carb-conscious. So that sounds fantastic. Great for a dietitian to see. And it says it's cooked in just 1 pot. So here are the ingredients that it's given us. So the tomato sauce is ready to go. Vinegar blend is ready to go. But we have to chop the shallots. They were not prepared for us. The butternut squash is chopped. We have some parsley that we have to prepare ourselves. Mustard greens that we have to destem, and then here is the chicken that it came with, just enough for that portion. So we're gonna start fixing this together, and then as we're cooking, we'll give you an update on how it's going. Just a fair warning, shallots do burn your eyeballs just like onions, but I'm in the process of chopping these up. That's what it told us to do. And then we got the chicken going. It said to cook it 2 to 3 minutes on the side, and then we're going to transfer it to a plate and use this same pot to cook the butternut squash and onions. But currently my eyes are burning. So, also safety tip is to wear an apron. And then, also we are at 14 minutes. Alright. So, the chicken has cooked for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. And the next step is apparently to add the shallots and squash to this pot. Same pot that we cooked the other piece in. And then you're supposed to put some oil in there. I like to use the Pam cooking spray. Super simple. Give it a few squirts. It says to season with salt and pepper. Now obviously if you're following a low sodium diet, I would avoid this step. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Want to get in there, see what it looks like a little bit. And we're going to mix this up. And I'm going to read the directions and see what's next. But currently we have 9 minutes left to finish this in the time frame that it has stated. So, we'll see if we're lucky. Alright, so the veggies have softened. If you want to take a look, you can take a look. And it says to add 1/4 cup of water or white wine. Now, I was not expecting to have white wine on hand. So I'm just using water. But I would feel like if they wanted to use that, they would have sent that. And then it says to add the parsley, which we had to chop. So I'm adding that. And then it says to add the mustard greens, the tomato sauce, the vinegar blend, and another cup of water. So, it says for this water to cook down, it gets all the brown bits, and then we'll be adding the greens, everything to it, and then we'll meet back up. But we only have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to finish this recipe, and me and Daniel have both been trying to work on it, so I don't think that their timing is just perfect, but it is still going pretty speedy. Alright, you guys. Oh, yeah. We ran out of time. And it still says on the recipe that we're supposed to cook this part for 4 to 6 minutes. So, let's turn this off. So we definitely did not finish in the time that it said. But, we are on the last part. And this is supposed to cook for 4 to 6 minutes until the greens are wilted. And then after that, we're just supposed to season with salt and pepper and serve. So once we get to that part and we put it on some plates, I'll show you what the finished product looks like. And then I'll also give you a taste test. It is time for the taste test. Got a little bit of the greens, a little bit of the chicken, a little piece of butternut squash, got some shallot in there. It made a lot of sauce. I almost should have put it in a bowl. But it's still pretty hot. We've been letting it cool for a couple minutes. But the pros of this recipe was that it was really all in one pot. And you pretty much needed just one cutting board and a knife. But it did take us about 30 minutes to make it. But it was a really healthy meal. So let's give it a try. That's actually really good. I'm impressed. I would definitely give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's really tasty and delicious, super quick. You definitely have to like mustard greens if you create this recipe. If you're not a greens fan, it does have definitely a strong greens taste when you take a bite of those. But other than that, the chicken's great. The vegetables are cooked perfectly. And I think we're really going to enjoy this dinner. Alright, you guys. This is the second meal of Sunbasket. And this is the meal that we're going to be cooking. It is delicious shrimp tacos. Here are the macros for this. It's 850 calories per serving, but that's pretty good for 3 large tacos per person. However, the prep for this meal is super simple. Literally putting this in the oven, or warming up our tortillas, and then, you know, separating this out how we want. Daniel, come on. You can do this.
I had to put a fan on it.
Oh, your hair didn't look that bad.
My hair is amazing.
Daniel's going to be the taste tester of the tacos. Look how beautiful. They really did turn out really nice.
They're going to be a little bit nasty.
Well, do the best you can. We'll follow. It is a little messy. It made a lot.
It's not a little messy. It's a lot messy.
It's a little messy.
It's a lot messy.
It's a lot messy.
Oh my God.
Does it taste good?
That is. I would order that in any restaurant in Mexico.
Okay. Well, we are tacos, and then I'll show you the final recipe next. But yeah, we're gonna dig in. You ready? Yeah? Is it going? Alright, you guys. The third recipe that we got is barbecue lettuce wrapped sliders with caramelized onions and mushrooms. This is what it is supposed to look like when we finish. It's going to be 430 calories per serving. Here are all the very defined details. It is gluten-free, lean and clean, Mediterranean, dairy-free, diabetes-friendly, and carb-conscious. So, this one's got quite a few steps, but this is how the ingredients came. And it is good to note that this is actually the Monday that it came. Like, it's been a week since we've had this recipe. We actually went home over the weekend and weren't able to cook it. And all the produce still looks actually really good. So that's a plus, that if you don't cook it like as soon as they come, they have a pretty good shelf life. So we're going to start creating this, and Daniel will help me get some snapshots as we're putting it together, and then I'll show you the final product. Alright, so we have started cooking the mushrooms and onions. We're supposed to cook them for 10 to 12 minutes. And then Daniel made the turkey patties. Is that right? And, oh, pro tip. The meat was a little sticky. So Daniel had the bright idea of putting oil on his hands, and it made it a whole lot easier for him to create the patties. So we got those cooking, this cooking, doing the sides right here. I did notice that the tomato is a little white. It's not very ripe. And I'm a ripe tomato fan, not a not ripe tomato fan. But it's okay. We got some pickled jalapenos, barbecue glaze that's going to go on the turkey patties. So it's going to end up tasting delicious. So, so we're going to finish, put this all together, and we'll show you what it looks like, and we'll give you a taste test. Get a good look at our gorgeous plates. It really is a pretty dinner. But it's supposed to be sliders or burgers or something, but I just decided to make it sort of like a salad, I guess. But I'm going to give this a try. It looks really good. I'm going to try to get a little bite of everything. Got a little piece of lettuce. Okay. It's really hot. We just boiled it off the oven. that is really good. The turkey is not dry at all. I'm gonna have to give that like a 7 out of 10. I'm impressed and I'm excited to eat it. I'm pretty darn impressed with Sunbasket. After we finish this meal, I'll give you a wrap over everything, give you the ups and downs, pros and cons, and you can decide for yourself if Sunbasket is right for you. Alright, you guys, so this is the final part of the Sunbasket video, and I just wanted to give y'all a full review. It tasted fantastic. I would definitely keep on getting it. I thought it was super healthy. The ingredients were organic and clean. And also the recipes were a great way for you to learn how to portion control and also eat healthy. So from a dietitian's perspective, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Highly recommend. And if you're looking to get healthy in 2021 and looking for a really good meal subscription, I highly recommend Sunbasket. I might just end up getting it myself. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button down below and share this video with your friends, and I'll catch you guys later.